Good morning. I am Kimberly Little, principal of Souder Elementary School, and I am here this morning to address concerns or answer questions that parents may have in regards to students returning to school on October 13th. As students arrive, let's just say via the buses, once they get onto campus, we will be set up as far as our staff on duty to take temperatures as the students get off the bus before they enter the building. And once their temperatures are checked, we will offer sanitizer for the students to enter the building. And the same will be for our car riders who will come in through our gym doors. We will have staff that will take temperatures in the back of the building for those students as they exit their cars, so that we can ensure that their temperatures are checked, and they will be offered sanitizer as well. Once all students get into the building, they will be able to go into the cafeteria for breakfast, or they will go to the gym and wait for their teachers to pick them up for the beginning of the day. We are not allowing visitors at this time for any reason, especially parents who want to come into the building to, to be with their kids or to walk their kids into class. We are not allowing that at this time, and we also are not allowing parents to come in for lunch, to sit with their students for lunch. We are not allowing that. So pretty much at this time, no visitors are allowed with their students. We have a list of those students readily available, and if those parents would like, they can call our front office and speak with Mrs. Moreno to find out for sure that their kid is on the list to return. We're just asking for parents to send the necessary materials within those backpacks, and we are also asking for our students not to share any materials from the backpacks. Yes, so this year our campuses are now 1st through 5th grade at the elementary level, and we are asking that all of our students 1st through 5th grade wear a mask or some type of face covering. Yes, our staff, we've been back since the beginning of August, and every day as the staff enter the building, they are required to follow the same procedures and protocols that we're asking our students. And so yes, all staff are required to wear a mask or face covering. We have our teachers on restroom schedules per grade levels. There's like a 15-minute interval between each teacher going to the restroom for the next teacher to go, so that will give our custodial staff time to get those restrooms back sanitized in preparation for the next class to come in. So we have restroom schedules. Students will also be allowed to go to the restroom during their lunchtime, and then also during specials. So we have procedures in place for those students to use the restrooms a few times during the day. But if there is a time where there may be an emergency or a student needs to go outside of that restroom time, then we have our nurse and different staff who will have radios that will be able to go to those classrooms to retrieve those students and take them to the restrooms at that time. Each teacher will walk their class to the lunchroom. Our students will eat lunch in the cafeteria. We will social distance the students in the cafeteria as much as possible. Those students will have assigned seating also in the cafeteria so that we will know if we ever need to do any type of contact tracing, we will know who was sitting next to who. But yes, they'll go into the cafeteria, they will eat in the cafeteria, they will social distance in the cafeteria, and they will be seated by assigned seats each day. I would say just necessary, the basic necessary materials, paper, pencil, crayons, some materials the teachers will provide, and each teacher is a little different as to what they are requiring, and so hopefully by the first day of school, on the first day of school, your child will know exactly what they need to bring. But I would say starting out just the main necessary basic materials so that they can learn. Also, I wanted to add, every student will need to bring their own Chromebook. The Chromebooks that your student has already been issued, they will need to bring that Chromebook each day, and they will bring it home each day. And we're asking parents that once they do bring those Chromebooks back home, that you sanitize them at home and get them prepared for the next day. No, so we are not using the water fountains in the buildings, but your student can bring his or her own water bottle or bottled water each day, but we are not using the water fountains at school. We are allowing the students to go to recess, but we are not allowing the students to play on the recess equipment such as the monkey bars or the hang sliders. What I've asked the teachers to do is to allow the students to go to recess, but just to allow them to play games such as just like racing or games where they can still social distance and not touch one another nor touch the recess equipment. Some of our classrooms are self-contained where the students will not move, but we do have classes that will move. So what we have done as a staff, we have purchased little cubbies for our students. The ones who will have to transition from class to class, they will take their cubby of materials with them each day, but before they even leave the classroom, each teacher has been provided PPE materials to allow the students to clean and sanitize their desks and disinfect their desks for the next students to come in. And we've also tried it to where each teacher has set up their classroom to where when one student leaves, there won't be another student sitting in that same desk. So they will transition. We are allowing the teachers to let the students transition, but we will disinfect the classrooms before a next set of students come into the room. Well, at this time, I'm just excited to serve as the principal of Souder, and even more excited, although we are in a pandemic, I am excited to see our students back on campus. And parents, I can assure you that we will take all precautionary measures to make sure that your child is safe. We know, that it's hard for you to send your students back, but we will do everything in our everything possible to ensure that your child is safe at Souder. Thank you.